in the final at stake for these two great rivals. For Dunfermline, remarkably, it would be a third Scottish Cup final in 6 years. It's Falkirk's first semi-final since 1997, and they won that one against Celtic. Once again, it's a match which will be played to a finish, so there'll be extra time and penalties if we need them. Our match commentators here at Hampden, Craig Patterson and Paul Mitchell.
Geographically, they've got closer rivals, but for fans of both teams, this is the true derby fixture. That adds a dash more spice to a Scottish Cup semi-final. That's a way for one of these teams to make a largely forgettable season more pleasurable to recall in later times by reaching the final of the Marquee Cup competition.
Hampden wanted too long, invited Wilson in. Simple touch. Then gets it back onto Finn. Moll had held the line nicely. Well, I thought he got himself back on side as Moll knocks it in. Mark Doyle on the far side disagreed. His voice will resound round Hampden this afternoon.
That would make me move quicker.
Back onto Higdon, goes for the snapshot and rattles the post. It was simple football, it was nearly simple and effective.
Well, that's the way to do it. You hit Michael Higdon, he's big, he's strong, and when he gets half a chance, strikes it well. Fantastic hit. Great technique. What's your technique to keep this down? So unlucky. See it hit the post.
Great effort too by Neil McCann, knew where the striker was. Artes onto Arfield, Higdon back to the midfielder, he'll crack it from there, and it was well worth it too. Paul Gallagher with a stop.
Good save by the goalkeeper. Modern day ball. It moves in the air. You can't afford to catch. Just parry it away.
And Falkirk have earned themselves the first corner of the match. Scobie looking for Higdon. He'll win it. The runner is Arfield. Decent again. Danny Mallard came, punched. Glass onto Burke. The low one could go anywhere. It was helped on by Graham Bain. Barr onto Higdon. In comes Neil McCann. And come for Carl Finnegan. And the hero is Paul Gallagher. He threw himself at the ball.
Quality goalkeeping and brave goalkeeping. Once again, just a lob into the box. Michael Higdon causing the problems. Then Dunfermline under pressure. Carl Finnegan goes for that. That's a good save by the keeper.
Jackie McNamara back onto Arfield. Pings it in. Taken down by McCann. But O'Brien wanted it, so too did Riera. Well, Riera seemed to go down too easily, and the referee decided that that is going to be a yellow card, and Arno Riera will be out of the Scottish Cup final should Falkirk make it. These sides last played in the SPL together, season 06-07, Falkirk 104 without conceding. Looking for the breakthrough today. McCann hooked it in, and it's the breakthrough, and it's Tam Scobie who scores. The local lad says the local fans delirious, those who've come from Falkirk. Tam Scobie with the opening goal.
Well, he just burst into the box. We're looking at Michael Higdon, it goes over him, and Tam Scobie, brave enough, he throws his head in. Might be a bit of a shoulder on this ball as well, but he doesn't care, and John Hughes doesn't care. Now the game opens up. Dunfermline have to go for it. Set piece, always the most likely. There's Scobie, might well have been the shoulder, but it's in the back of the net. Falkirk go ahead.
It wasn't pretty in the end with the finish. The shoulder into the corner. Tam Scobie scores for the first time in over a year. And he scored in the Scottish Cup semi-final. Here comes Jamie Moll. There's a goal, Jamie Moll. Now Arfield. McCann on the angle. McCann against Wilson. Neil McCann. Good effort from Neil McCann. Struck it cleanly, but just couldn't keep it down. Corner set 10. Wilson heads it back across. Well, it's the chance they waited for, and Rory Loy trudges back.
Well, it's a real chance. Scott Wilson does great to hit it back across, and he's enough time to adjust. He's got to hit target there. When the ball comes back in from Scott Wilson, fraction of a second, you've got to keep that down.
Arfield. Falkirk trying to keep it tight. Mark Stewart emerges. Stewart stumbles. Arfield wants it. Replies. Back to Stewart. Stewart lays it off. This could be the moment for Burton O'Brien. It was a poor one. Higden almost got on the end of it. McCann goes down. Penalty kick. Neil McCann taken down in the box. And it's Falkirk's semi-final now.
Well, the link-up play was great by Falkirk to get the ball into the box. Eventually when the shot came in, Michael Higden, I think, missed the ball. It deflected. And Neil McCann, he goes for it. He steps over and the referee believes penalty kick. Hard to tell from here just how bad that was. Greg Ross going to clear. He's kicked the back of Neil McCann without knowing it.
Well, Greg Ross tried to react. You could see the number 14 move across, but he would have known when the connection was made. Scott Arfield scored 2 against Queen of the South, one of them from the spots. It's another local boy for Falkirk, and he sends him in to the Scottish Cup final against Rangers on the 30th of May. Scott Arfield celebrates. It's his 12th goal for Falkirk. Never has been one so important.
Terrific penalty kick. He knows the pressure's off slightly, but he has the chance to finish the game, and he strolls up and tucks the ball right in the corner, and Falkirk ahead for Hampden to meet Rangers.
Confident, well-struck penalty right into the corner. Paul Gallagher with no chance. They'll be back at Hampden for the 3rd time this season in the Scottish Cup final. That was clinical.
Arfield. On to McBride. On to Higden. Higden tries to release Craig. Who's been the pick of the bunch for you, Craig?
Well, I think Michael Higden's made the difference. I think they managed to play off him, and that meant Falkirk did create a few chances. There's been a lot of decent players. Callum Woods again impresses me for Dunfermline. At right back, he's moved into centre back. He's done absolutely nothing wrong, but today, great quality in the final third. It's been about application, and Falkirk have just had the edge because they've made the chances, and that has made the difference.
Here comes Mark Stewart. Stewart for the byline. Chipped across, Higden! Good save from Paul Gallagher. Denying Michael Higden the goal. Let's be honest, his play has deserved.
Great play all round. Mark Stewart to get the ball in, the Higden header, and great save from Gallagher, but that's a great ball in from the byline. You think you're picking your spot. Good save, the keeper.
That's a terrific stop from Paul Gallagher. He's been in good form this term. Arfield in. Higden had his jersey pulled by Wilson, and the referee decides that in the decision he makes is to bring the game to a close. And it's Falkirk's day. It's the first Scottish Cup final for them since 1997. And John Hughes will lead his side out in the Cup final for the very first time next month. This season could yet be one of the most memorable in the long history of Falkirk. Tam Scobie got the goal scoring started. Falkirk with the weight of the world on their back. Tam Scobie used his shoulder to put them ahead. And when Neil McCann won the penalty, Scott Arfield dispatched it in style. And it's Falkirk and Rangers who'll headline the showpiece at Hampden Park on the 30th of May. It's finished Falkirk 2, Dunfermline 0.
And how must John Hughes be feeling now, subjected to some criticism pre-match from a section of the Falkirk support? Today he has answered them. Falkirk through to the Cup final, and there they will meet Rangers on the 30th of May. Will they do so as an SPL club? Well, that of course is a battle still to be fought, but that's a fantastic end of the season to look forward to for Falkirk. Will it be their first Scottish Cup win since 1957? In 97, of course, they lost to Kilmarnock. That game played at Ibrox, but they'll be back here at Hampden to meet Rangers in this year's homecoming Scottish Cup final. Jim McIntyre, a disconsolate figure as he heads up the Hampden Tunnel. But great celebrations by the Bairns of Falkirk. Let's hear then from the dressing room from some of the players involved in this afternoon's semi-final. There with Jonathan Sutherland.
What a massive win this is for the team for this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's massive. You know, everybody knows the situation we've been in, you know, with the league situation and things like that. But the gaffer asked us to go out there and put on a show for the fans and work hard and hopefully get rewards. You know, and it's a great day for all the fans out there. You can hear them in the background singing. And we need to carry this bit of form onto the league campaign and try and push up the league. And hopefully if we can do that, then we can turn a difficult season into a great one.
Now, you've got quite a good history in the Scottish Cup, of course, Jackie, winning it 3 times with Celtic. How sweet does it feel to be going there with Falkirk into the final against Rangers?
It's especially good, you know, at this stage of my career. You know, sometimes you think the days have gone behind you when you leave a big club, but you know, to come here with Falkirk, and it's a great feeling. Just talking to Neil about that as well, he feels the same way. To finish this season as well, going back to Hampden, it's very good.
And you set the ball rolling, of course, with the opening goal. Here it is. Talk us through it, Tam.
Well, you know, nearly put in a great ball. I've just managed to kind of check my run. I think it's actually come off my shoulder, but you know, to score in a Scottish Cup semi-final is magnificent. You know, at the top stadium as well is a great feeling. You know, and I'm just glad that one of my good friends, Scott Arfield, got in the score sheet as well. You know, I think it's massive for the club.
Off the shoulder, but they all count.
Yeah, it does. You know, and I've had a rough week. My granddad passed away a week ago. You know, and I had his funeral and just before the Hearts game. You know, and all the boys in there have been trying to spur me up for it. He was an adamant Falkirk fan, you know, so hopefully I've done him proud today.
How confident were you when you stepped up for the penalty kick?
I was getting cramp about 70 minutes into it, so I was thinking my legs were going to give way, but semi-final you don't pass up the opportunities, and I'm sure that very many of the boys wanted the penalty kick, but I was confident and I just slotted it in the normal position. We were disappointed when we came here in the last semi-final in the CIS against Rangers. You know, they kind of ran over top of us, and I think we froze a little bit. But it's a great day to look forward to. You know, you can get the family out and all the fans, and at the end of the season, it's a real bonus for us. And if we can come here and put in a good show, then hopefully the fans will be delighted. The supporters today were absolutely fantastic. I think last week when they put the letter in, it was a wee bit shell shocked all the boys, because I think in terms of what the gaffer's done at this football club has been nothing short of a miracle. He's took the club right from first division right into a very capable SPL team, and albeit we're down the bottom now, but it just shows you how much it means to everybody and the players, and hopefully we can